Alrighty, welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. I have a very special guest in the studio with me. This is Sarah, who's a badass bitch. She like saves animals and shit like that. She does a lot of wonderful work for the animals of Galveston County. Is it just Galveston County?
It's Dickinson, Santa Fe, and Clear Lake Shores.
Galveston County. Us country folk, our area over here. So she's going to be sitting in tonight, and we're going to be talking about Bayou Animal Services. And she was so kind enough to bring me animals tonight. Duckies. She brought ducks. Aren't they cute? How adorable is this baby duck? It really is cute.
It's adorable.
It really is. So
I have 250 more if you want them.
okay, so y'all think I'm crazy. She's a little bit crazy too. I'm gonna let her share a story with you guys a little bit later on today about these ducks, and it takes some kind of a woman to do what she did with these ducks.
It's love.
It's love. Is he still gonna marry you?
Yes.
After all those ducks?
He asked afterwards. So.
Oh, he really. But you know what? I bet he had to debate. Now she did do all this with these damn ducks. Do I go ahead and propose to her? You know what? Even if I don't really want to propose to her, I'm going to propose to her because that bitch is crazy. She just put all these ducks in the house. They were everywhere. So, okay, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Big announcement. As you guys know, if you follow us on social media, which you better, we are getting ready for the grand opening of our business, Pink Phoenix LLC, this Saturday, 4/27, from 11 till 3. You can come in and shop at Sassy Class Custom Design Gifts and Apparel. You can see where we film and produce the podcast, and you can come and meet me and producer James, but make sure you come with money because we want you to buy shit. We don't just want you to come say hi, take pictures with us or anything. Well, you know what? We should charge for pictures. $100 a picture. $150 and I'll sign it for you. What do you think, producer James?
Shoot, for $100, there's a lot of things I would do.
He would do, not me. So yes, come and meet us. We're going to have food, fun. We're going to have a pet adoption event, speed petting, and you can come and meet the potential love of your life. You're going to have dogs, cats. What else?
I might bring a possum. I don't know. The possum is not up for adoption, but
Yeah, but who would adopt the possum?
I mean, I would. They're cool.
Sarah.
They are. They're nice. They're nice creatures. They
Okay.
eat mosquitoes and stuff.
Okay, so my daughter and I were having a conversation. This is when I thought you were really going to bring that rat with you.
I was gonna bring it.
And I said, hey, Sarah's supposed to bring a possum. And she's like, "Eesh." I was like, I know. Because possums' faces look like a vagina that has syphilis.
Okay, like I could see that, but
Yeah.
like
That's what it looks like to me.
vaginas with syphilis need love too, though.
They need antibiotics.
I mean that too, but it's fine.
I think they need antibiotics first. They were getting a little bit too much love and too much love juice. That's why they're in the situation that they're in. But possums scare me.
They're not mean at all. They're like the sweetest creatures. Raccoon should scare you.
Make a possum face. Be honest and make a possum face. No, they do. That's how possums look.
They're smiling. That's not even a hiss. They're like, hey, like.
I don't think that's not the vibe I get when I see a possum. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's gonna kill me.
Now you're gonna see a possum and think, hey, girl,
Oh
hey.
my God, no.
Every time.
So not too long ago, we were at home, and I think producer James was out in the garage building something, and I have an ottoman in our room, and actually this long tutu used to lay on the ottoman, and so our cat was messing with the tutu. He's never messed with it ever. And I'm like, Liam, why? What are you doing? And before I could have even another thought, there was a mouse.
Well, that's not a possum.
James, do you want to reenact what happened? I scared my child to death. And I think I woke up everyone in the neighborhood. I was screaming so loud, sound stopped coming out.
Now, would you do that with the Chihuahua?
No.
Okay, well, they're smaller than a Chihuahua. You could have kicked it across the room. You can't be
Oh
screaming
my
about
God,
that.
a mouse. I think Black Plague. I think it's going to crawl up my body. I have a severe fear of rodents. Like, I don't think he knew what was wrong. I was screaming and hollering. He's like, it's a mouse. I'm like, burn the whole goddamn house down. I can't live like this. There's vermin. I can't do it. I'm like, I can't. Was literally in the bed with the comforter like this. Just like, I can't live like this. This is just horrible.
Have you ever seen the cartoons where like the elephant sees the mouse and the elephant jumps on top of the chair and just eek, eek, eek? That was her.
That was me.
Literally.
Yeah.
She screamed to the point where I think sound was coming out, but only the dog could hear at that point.
I just have a fear of rodents. I always have. I'd rather be in a pit full of snakes than deal with one mouse.
Oh,
I'm scared. I'm just scared.
don't be scared.
I'm scared. All right. If you are a friend of the Libra Lounge, you know what time it is. It's time for the gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The Gab with Keisha.
All right. So, Miss Thane came up in here tonight all with her Game of Thrones makeup on, her Game of Thrones shirt. Then she got a sword or something down there. You know, she came all the way ready. So, of course, we got to talk about this past Sunday's episode. I pretty much summed it up like this. It was all about Arya getting the D. That's all I really remember was, you know, she wanted the dick, but that guy, which, James, you know, I'm not going to remember his name.
Gendry.
He's fine. I mean, I would have sat on it too.
But like for Game of Thrones fans really wanting to see Arya's side boob, because that freaked me out.
You know what? I have to agree with you there. And these are the thoughts that ran through my head. I'm like, okay, wait, how old is she again? That was one. Then I was like, she looks a little doughy. And then I was like, really? It wasn't sexy at all.
No.
No, it wasn't sexy.
I think that's why they kind of did that, where you didn't really see her fully naked, you didn't really see nipples and like that. I think because we've seen her from such a young age, it was different than like the fully nude whores. So I mean, they kind of gave her. I mean, because Sansa was the same way. We never saw any part of Sansa naked, even though she has had sex and been raped. I think they treated Arya kind of the same way.
It was
tasteful for Game of Thrones.
So what was with her the look on her face after they did it? Was that like it wasn't good enough, or ooh, that hurt a little bit? Oh, you know, I didn't get that. Did you see that look on her face?
I don't know. I think she was just preparing because she's
the
about to
war?
like die.
Yeah, she's an assassin of the highest caliber, so she's
Right.
probably like plotting on how to kill a bunch of things.
I think she was probably like, I'm gonna steal his face.
No, she has to kill him to do that, and she wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, well, not until he got done making her sword, because that was the other thing. She was all about her sword and the dick.
Yeah,
that
but
night.
there's no reason to kill him.
I know.
It's Gendry.
Yeah,
So,
he's
like
cute.
he can't go anywhere cool or anything.
Okay, so that's how I summed up the episode because it's me. What about you, Sarah? I know you were watching.
I don't know how to. It's Game of Thrones. You can't just like
No.
sum up an episode.
Yeah,
Like
it
you have to
was-
watch the whole season and then you can
Yeah,
sum it all
that's
up, because it's
true.
always a slow build up, even though we've been building up for 1,000 years.
Yes, I am very happy that the first episode of this season and this past Sunday's episode, they are not dragging things out. Like, okay, we know who Jon Snow really is. He finally told his aunt that, you know, hey, I'm your nephew. I mean, do you still want to fuck? So
Is she not getting arrogant? She's
She's
oh,
getting a
she
little bit.
is.
Being a
Oh
bitch.
yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's interesting that she's like her and Cersei are the only two that we've been talking about who's going to get crowns and thrones, and
Right.
who's going to, and not worry about survival,
Yeah.
which has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, she is. She's, I'm like, Sansa's gonna bitch slap her at any moment now. I can feel it brewing. And I
I'm
mean,
very Team Sansa.
yeah, I kind of, I'm like, look, Khaleesi, don't make me snatch off your lace front wig. Yes, it looks good, but you're doing a little bit too much. And you're fucking your nephew, right?
Well, she knows now.
She was more
Yeah.
concerned about the fact that he might get the throne than the
Yeah.
fact that she
Exactly.
slept with
Yeah,
her
I
nephew.
mean-
Exactly.
Priorities, I guess that the throne is more important. I don't know, but something else that just I have so many questions. So we've got what's the black girl's name? Melessi or Masinde?
Masande.
I was close.
No.
I was close
You
to
were
set the
close
black
enough
girl.
just saying black girl.
Okay, so she's dating the guy, Grey Worm, who doesn't have a penis.
Correct. It's love.
It is
No.
love.
Well, I'm gonna need you to have all your body parts for me to really love you.
But neither one of those people, like, they were both slaves per se, so they weren't
Yeah.
allowed to like have any sort of contact with anybody.
yeah.
So this is like literally love in its innocence. Like, think about like when you hold somebody's hand in like fifth grade, it's
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, till you're horny.
Well, I mean, he did. Have you seen that episode? Because there was a thing that happened.
I remember seeing it, but
What'd that mouth do?
yeah, but sometimes you want a little bit of sticking. You know?
I mean,
Maybe do you think he would wear like a strap on? Did they have those back then?
back
have
then
no idea.
it's like a fantasy like realm. So
there's
like
no
they
back
probably
then.
There's
yeah.
no back then.
Yeah.
It concerns me. I'm like, is this really gonna last? And then I
like that. That's what concerns
It
you.
really concerns me. And then it leads to me asking producer James, like, well, how does he pee? Is there like a pee hole?
They leave him like an inch to piss with.
So it's like a little penis,
Well, yeah.
like this, like the,
Like
baby
the
duck?
little duck. Oh my
Exactly
god, that's
like
all
that.
I'm gonna
It's
see.
literally
The little duck?
shaped like a baby duck. Yes,
That's, I mean,
that's exactly what it is.
well, I did date one guy, and it was about that small too. So I mean, I guess it could be done, but like, can he still produce kids?
No, he has no balls. They've been castrated. That's the thing. The Unsullied as young boys are castrated,
Yeah.
so that they won't ever have any other thought than training and battle.
No, I would still, for the rest of my life, always say, but why did they have to cut my dick off?
Well, actually, I don't even know if they cut their dick off. I think it's just castration. Like Varys,
Yes,
the
the
spider?
doughy looking
yeah, the
bald
doughy
headed guy.
he had lost everything. Like, because he even says root and stem was cut out.
So Grey Worm has a penis but no balls.
I think so.
Can a penis still get hard if it has no balls?
There's no testosterone.
See, and that leads me to ask, if there's no testosterone, then how did they get so bulky and everything? Doesn't
That's
that like
true.
Because
Yeah.
two things. Because they train their entire lives, and they also are given, kind of potions, milk of the poppy for pain, a few other things. They're fed really, really well as they're trained. So, I mean, even with no testosterone like that, they're going to still build some muscle, and they're still going to be able fighters if all they do is train their entire life to fight.
maybe that's why he's so skinny compared to like Khal Drogo?
I guess so.
Well, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Look at them compared to the Dothraki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
They look good. you know. So he has a penis but no balls. So I mean, I guess she can kind of shove it up in there, right?
I think you're focused way too much on this topic. Like, there's a whole other bunch of stuff around what happened.
But
That's
that's
not-
important to me.
Just Grey Worm's worm.
Okay. Well, okay. So
Because I can sum up the whole episode and say,
Lady
Pre-death-
Brienne did become a knight. That part was pretty
Yes.
emotional. I
Sir
felt
Brienne.
that. I really felt that.
and how cool was Tormund?
He just wants a piece of Lady Brienne. Like he's like me. He only cares about that.
Yep.
Like I only care about Grey Worm's penis or
I
lack
love him.
thereof.
Is the big woman still here?
I know he wants her so bad. I'm like, just give it up, Brienne. Just
Well, you saw
let the
how
man have
happy he
some.
was and how much he clapped whenever she got knighted. Like,
Yes.
he's legitimately like.
I
loves
think they
her.
would have some
Puppy
big
love.
ass cute babies. I really do.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's supposed to happen this coming up Sunday? Do you remember?
It's supposed to be the Battle of Winterfell.
So you think they're actually going to have the battle this coming up Sunday? It's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
the beginning of it. Like they're actually going to fight.
Well, yeah. So two things. This episode is over an hour. I think it's an hour and 54 minutes or so.
Okay.
The director has said it is a bigger battle than Helm's Deep was in
Or
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Really?
Bigger and longer than Helm's Deep.
Holy shit.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's
well,
gonna be the
it's-
first main character to die?
Okay, so
Ugh.
there is actually an internet bet right now that Jamie Lannister is going to be the first person to die. But it could be just from Bran staring at him because he just continuously gives him the side-eye death stare all the time.
He does that to everybody though. He does. He's like the
Maybe it's because he can't move. Look.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. So the only person we know that's definitely in the field is Brienne. They said she's on the left flank.
Right.
So that's the one I'm worried about most.
Okay.
Because I know she's in the field. Now, there's also a theory that says the Night King is not even there.
I couldn't believe that.
I mean, he may be flying. The thought is he's flying to King's Landing
On the dragon.
Kill some folks along the way, make another army, and take King's Landing just himself. But who knows?
I don't know. I just hope that bitch Cersei does not make it. I mean, I want her.
I kind of love her.
I know you do. That concerns me about our friendship because I'm like, her favorite character is that crazy ass bitch who keeps having sex and having babies with her twin brother.
I mean, they're pretty babies. I mean, they're psychotic, but
Well,
they're
they got
pretty.
the same damn DNA.
The only one was psychotic.
Joffrey.
But
Joffrey was terrible.
she's a bad bitch, man.
She has
She
no
is.
soul. She has no soul.
She does,
Sarah.
though. She loves her family and her children. That's it.
It's funny.
It's
in
not even
the-
about money.
Yeah, in the books, she was actually pretty okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, until she got with Robert, and he just pissed her off every chance he had with his whoring and everything else. She's described as not a terrible person until she becomes empowered and becomes queen and all that.
I'm thinking the first time she had sex with Jamie, that kind of made her a terrible person. But
No.
that's just me.
I think it's the only person she felt close to because she was in this grotesque place and she was married to this grotesque a-hole. And
Or maybe because they shared a uterus.
I mean, maybe
They grew and developed in the same uterus, and
they like to cuddle.
they like to do more than that. So, all right. So moving right along, talking about another crazy person, which that was just me, Britney Spears. So as we all know, she checked herself into a mental facility about a month ago.
Does she still have all of her hair?
She does.
Okay.
And hair extensions. Yes.
good,
There's
good.
if you go to the Libra Lounge Instagram or Facebook page, there's a picture of her on there. She looks rough. Don't get me wrong. She looks rough, but she does have lots of hair.
That's good.
Yes. So, the word was that she checked herself into the mental facility because she was just not able to deal with her dad's failing health. He had his colon ruptured last year. I don't even know how that happens, but it happened, and things just have not been going right since then. But then TMZ actually released a story today saying that, Britney has been diagnosed with, I want to say she's bipolar, and she'd been taking her meds for so long, and they really weren't working like they should, so they have to kind of come up with another cocktail. And it's kind of a trial and error, so that was part of the reason that she's in the facility. But she did get a day break this Sunday on Easter and spent a little bit of time with her boyfriend, but she looked rough. Like, she did not look like it's Britney, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know what? But I am happy that she made that choice instead of having, what year was that she had the umbrella, she shaved all of her hair off. That was
like 2012, 2013, something like that.
I don't
The Federline
remember.
days.
Yes, that's when she was going through the divorce. I think they'd already been divorced, but I give it up to Britney. She's doing the right thing. Her mental health is the most important thing to her right now, so she can get back and be with her family. But just next time, maybe just put a little makeup on, because TMZ is gonna be hiding in bushes and trash cans and
They
shit
have
like that.
magnetic eyeliner, like you can just stick some lashes on.
So I heard about that, and I saw you we were talking about that, but I seen it like last week. I'm like, that's pretty cool,
I'm excited about it.
because I have to get my daughter puts my lashes on. I don't have any. I look homeless tonight because I'm tired. Like, we've been working up here all day, every day, to the late hours of the night, and plus y'all know how producer James just drives me insane and gets on my nerves. So I'm just tired. I barely have on any makeup. I don't have on eyelashes. My eyebrows are not done.
She looks
But you
fine.
still look cute.
Have a hat. Just going through something, guys. So, but here's someone else who's going through something. Adele.
We're gonna get such a great album.
You already know.
I'm
Yes,
super
it is.
excited about
Yes.
it.
She and her husband have officially separated. And it's weird because I and people always look at me strangely because I don't like Adele's music, but I love Adele.
She's good people.
She's funny. I love to hear her talk. I think she and I are supposed to be best friends, and one day we will be. But until then, I'm gonna continue not to really like her music. But if we do become friends, I'm gonna like Adele. Let me write your new music because I don't like your old music. I know it has brought lots of fame and fortune to you, but I think it's time, just let Keisha be your producer. But her and her husband have separated, which she's always been extremely secretive about her relationship with him. I think his name is Simon. But
he's British, so probably so.
yes, it's Simon. Here's the thing.
Alan.
And what's the little boy's name? Angelo. She did not have him sign a prenup. So if they get divorced, he can possibly walk away with 90, and yes, 90, that's $90 million.
I'm going to go marry Adele.
Yeah, I want to be Adele's next ex-husband.
Right.
Are we taking applications for that right now? Adele,
well, the newest Cosmopolitan says that they're getting a $180 million divorce.
that's insane.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's just, that's so much money. Like for people like us, we can't even imagine like what that is. You know what I mean? But hell, I'd divorce her too. So get that much money? Hell yeah. But I'm like, how stupid was Adele to not have him sign a prenup? I don't.
Bayou
don't
Animal
know.
Services is going to marry Adele. We're going to get those animals saved.
Those animals ain't got to worry about nothing else. Like period, point blank. Yeah, but you're right. There's gonna be a killer album that comes out after all of this. But right now they are separated. So maybe there's a chance that I'm sure she's trying to work everything out with him. Because I was like, I don't want to split my money. We can.
Why
still
are
stay
they
in the same
getting
house.
divorced? That's what I want to know.
No one has said. I don't know. No idea. We still haven't ever seen a picture of Adele's son.
Is he
Really?
real?
He may not be real. No, there's no pictures of him. There's only a few pictures of her husband. Like no one even knew they were married.
Maybe he's like a body double, and this is just to build up to her new album, and
You
it's a
think so?
$180 million album.
I don't know. And here's the thing. He's the little chubby, average looking white dude, English dude. I mean, there's nothing special about him.
Well, she's no supermodel herself.
Okay, but Adele had the glow up of all glow ups. You think back when Adele first came out, she had the whole beehive and she was chunky. And then all of a sudden, several years later, she lost all that weight. She just had a mad glow up. So Adele's cute.
Well, cute, but
She's cute.
British cute.
I'd date her.
British
Would
cute.
you? No, she's not British cute. She's cute.
Okay.
She's cute. Would you date Adele?
Oh, God. That's like dating Taylor Swift. You know you're going to
For
get
$90
song.
million. $90 million.
Yeah, no, totally would. I would
Yeah.
save so many animals.
Yes.
Oh, but she walks around the house just singing all the damn time.
Hello.
Oh, that would annoy the crap out of me.
I bet
Because
she
apparently
does.
anybody who sings, they sing all the damn time.
And you know what?
Apparently.
And that is true. Singers, I mean, it's just, it is.
I'm not
they
a
can't
singer.
help
I
it.
sing all the time. You say something, I always have a song to back it up.
So imagine
Say
her as
stop.
a singer. Stop in the name of, I mean, they just can't help it. It's who they are. They just sing about it. Like Disney princesses. They just like to sing, you know? All right. So everyone is talking about this bitch who dumped a bag of puppies in a dumpster at Coachella. They found her before I did because I was gonna kick her ass. Like, how does that make you feel? You have devoted your life to the betterment of animals, and then you have someone. I can't fathom the thought of putting something that is alive in a garbage bag and dumping it.
You know what? At least it happened at Coachella and not some uneventful place.
Right. So they were found.
They were found.
Yeah.
And that's probably what they were thinking. I always try and play devil's advocate with that, but either way, people just suck.
Yeah, I just couldn't even. I mean, when I accidentally step on Sushi's toe, his foot, oh my gosh, my heart breaks. I'm like, I'm like, I love you. You're number one. Come to my bosom. I'm sorry. So just to think these puppies, I don't know. It makes me, I don't know. I don't understand people. I really don't.
And it happens all the freaking time. We had a box of like 2-day-old puppies put in the middle of our driveway at the shelter about, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago.
Oh my God.
Like in the middle of like where people drive. So it wasn't
Not
like
even like
next
at
to
the
door.
door.
No, in the middle of like the driveway. So people are terrible.
I just,
I don't know
don't
why they're
know.
so disposable.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, when we used to, well, still do, we hunt with dogs a lot, and so a lot of the people that we hunt with are pretty ruthless when it comes to, you know, pack management. You know, we always tried to find homes for dogs that didn't work out, but I know guys, and it's messed up, but their mentality is, I'd rather just knock them in the head than not feed them. You know,
Or,
which is
I mean, just
still-
give it
I mean,
to someone or
It's
take
brutal.
it to a
It's not really
shelter.
charity. That's not, you know. But yeah, some people are just ruthless when it comes to animals. It's sad.
My brain can't even go there to, you know, there's no excuse for doing something like that. Just
There's not.
there's not. I mean, I think about all the joy that my pets, my crazy spoiled pets, bring to me. I can't imagine life without them. I mean, even so, we, you know, adopted Marvel Stanley Howens, and I looked at James one day and I just said, I can't imagine that someone didn't want him. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Just, yeah, I can't. As awful as he can act, I mean, he has torn up shoes. He's torn up 2 of my favorite rugs. What else has he done? He just does it all.
Yeah.
I just love him
And
so
puppies.
much.
That's what puppies do.
Yeah, I just love him so. I love him so much. I kiss his gums. I do.
You were so that crazy cat lady just now.
I
I just
am.
want a box of puppies.
I mean, I kiss his gums. I'm like, I just love him. I want to smell his breath. I love him. And I just cannot, I just like James. I was like Terry. I'm like, how could someone not have wanted him? Just, I don't know.
That's why I can't stand dog racing,
Mm.
because, you know, the scale at which they just tear through dogs
Mm.
that don't race well is staggering. So when you think about like adopt a greyhound, all those,
Yeah.
they may adopt 5 or 6 a month, let's say, but in the industry, they've killed hundreds of dogs that month. I mean, that's what they do. They just power through them.
Well, you
until
know, they
find
passed
the
a
one or
law
two
in
that can
Florida
ride 'em.
that there's no more greyhound racing. It's illegal now.
Yeah.
Which are like, woo woo, way to go, Florida. I mean, that needs to be something that's, you know, all over the country.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I'm not a fan.
yeah. So I hope whoever is the cellmate of that woman totally beats her ass. So we will be right back, and when we come back, we're gonna have Sarah tell us all about Bayou Animal Services. Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. We have Sarah in the studio. She is the director of Bayou Animal Services here in Galveston County. So Sarah, tell us all about what Bayou Animal Services is, what it does, why it's so great, all that good stuff.
It's great because, hello.
You're there.
No,
Yes.
no. So we are a shelter for Dickinson, Santa Fe, and Clear Lake Shores.
Mhm.
That's the places we kind of monitor to make sure all the animal control stuff is fun. So we do the animal control for them. We do have animals up for adoption,
Mhm.
including like other stuff besides dogs and cats. We get a
Like
lot of
what?
rabbits and guinea pigs and lizards for whatever reason.
Wait a minute. Wait. People bring you lizards?
Yes.
Like, okay, what kind of lizards? Like big lizards or just like
No.
little lizards?
No, I'm not getting like geckos off the side of
Yeah,
the wall.
okay, because that's what my mind says. Oh, here, look what I got. These guys
No.
need to be adopted.
Like bearded dragons or
Okay.
iguanas, things like that.
Okay.
We would much rather them surrender them to the shelter than just like throw them in the trash. So, and that has happened. So we don't like that. We're just there to rescue animals and eat a sandwich and take naps. No, not really.
Yeah, y'all barely eat or sleep.
No, I don't remember the last time I hit my bed. So
Oh my gosh, that's insane. But we're so grateful for you. So, at what point did you decide that working with animals was going to be your career of choice?
I don't know. Someone knocked me over the head. I went nuts. I love my job,
Mhm.
but it is it is emotional, and
Yeah.
you're tired all the time, and you are lucky to have your hair just kind of washed.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but when I was younger, I started doing dog grooming, and I was a dog groomer for about 10 years, and I loved it until everybody made it about the money. And then I kind of branched out on my own, and I started doing animal rescue, which, if you want to talk about crazy people like Britney Spears, your rescue people is where it's at.
I bet you've got some stories.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet you
I
do.
love all of them, but everybody has their own quirks.
Yes.
So there's a lot of strong personalities in rescue. So I started doing that, and I realized that cats don't have a chance hardly at all. They're total second-class citizens. So I really started focusing on cats, declawed cats and feral cats. And then I got a call saying, hey, there's an animal control position. So I started working at Bayou.
And now you're the director.
Yes.
So she's the head bitch in charge.
What?
So, okay, so you said about animal rescue people. Now, I don't mean to offend anybody, but animal rescue people are their own breed.
They are.
Okay, so they're not people at all. Like,
no.
you are still a people person. Because sometimes you talk to animal rescue people and they're like really kind of gruff with you. Like, it's almost like they see us and they're like, I bet you don't take care of your animals correctly. You know,
it is true.
Yeah.
So they don't have the pleasure of seeing all the good stuff a lot of the times,
right?
Because they're constantly involving themselves, especially on Facebook. For whatever reason, everybody wants to post everything on Facebook, which isn't always the best thing.
Right.
But they're engrossed in just crappy pet behavior.
Right.
So they're getting bombarded with, can you take this animal? Can you take this animal? They're getting youth lists from other shelters daily. So all they see is dog death, cat death.
I couldn't do it. I'm not built that way. I could never do it. But later on, I am going to ask you to pick a position for me.
Oh, I have one.
Okay. So if you weren't doing this, what do you think you would be doing?
Okay, so this is really weird.
Stripper, huh? I knew it.
I wish, but I am not coordinated enough.
They put you on the lunch shift.
So apparently, you can get a job lip syncing and wearing super gaudy clothing and lip syncing, like
drag queens.
Yeah,
those drag queens.
Like, well, yeah. So you could, well, yes, but there's also clubs where like actual like women that dress like women can do that. You know,
that would be your job.
That would be my job. I can lip sync like a mother. I swear to God, I would do it all day long.
We may have to put that to the test one of these days.
It's amazing.
Okay,
it's amazing.
I'm gonna say, hey, remember?
Like, I got dance moves for days.
So I feel like this is going to be a special episode that we're right now, and we're going to have to get you all dragged out and do watch you.
Can I get magnetic eyelashes for that?
Oh my God, this girl is obsessed with magnetic eyelashes. Let me tell you, I had my friend bought some so we could try them out. They're not easy. They're not. I know they've got this new. Well, there's a new eyeliner now, where you put it on and it has, what is it, Sarah?
It's magnetic eyeliner, and then you can just attach the eyelash to it. And I've tried the eyelashes with the glue, and they end up here on my eyebrow, and I have like eyelashes flapping around.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. You know what? Let's have a tutorial about that one day and film it. I think that'll be great. Okay. So and I want our audience to know that you guys were nationally recognized for the work that you did during Hurricane Harvey, which, a lot of our audience members are not in Texas. So our area was hit the hardest from Hurricane Harvey, and you guys got national recognition for the fantastic work that you did during that time. What exactly did you guys do? Let everyone know.
Let me start by saying this. Hurricane Harvey was the absolute worst time of my life. I have no idea how we got through it. Just in the whole area, not just us going to get animals, but the whole area. So we were taking in citizens' animals, because they had nowhere to go. So they were just crowding City Hall. So I'm still to this day going to change my cell phone number. We were handing out my cell phone number because it just happened to be the one that we had.
Right.
And making like numbers for each animal. So it was like 100 and something animals the first day that, like, right after Harvey hit.
Right.
We ended up doing in and out, going back and forth, about 500 animals in and out. We got a lot of them into foster homes when they were still waiting for their families to pick them up. A lot of these were owned pets. We only had a handful of strays that ended up getting adopted.
So you guys actually united the animals with their families?
Yes.
That's so awesome, because I would be the lady on the news. Citizen drowns because she refused to get on the rescue boat because they didn't have room for her toy poodle. And I would just be like, I'm not going either. I just, but you have to when it's a situation like that, it's
had
scary.
to pry animals out of people's hands. I had to promise them, because everybody, and please don't look at shelters and go, y'all are going to kill them.
Right.
No, we're not. Nobody wants to do that. I am not sitting at the shelter trying to point a needle at any animal.
Right.
So they were afraid, because we were a shelter, that the moment that we took their animal, they were just going to be dead.
Right.
So we had to convince them, which is why I gave out my number. I would text people pictures of their animals.
Oh my gosh.
I really want to change my cell phone number still, because I still get calls from people that I have no idea who they are.
Who this?
Were you Luna's mom? I just assumed Luna or Bella. Like, that's a common name.
Yes. That, going from where we were talking about this lady who, put these puppies in a dumpster, and then you hear the stories about, because I would lose my mind during a time like that, because number one, you're losing your home, you're having to evacuate your home, you're having to find a place that can house, your family, and then you're like, they can't take your dog, and it's just like, what do you do? And that would be so traumatic for me, as if the situation isn't bad enough. I mean, James, can you imagine?
No.
Me and Sushi and Liam and now Marvel having to let go of them. I would have them in my bra,
We had one lady, the dog woke her up to tell her, it was little sweet old lady that had a brain injury. The dog woke her up when the water was coming up. And she ended up evacuating, but no one would take her dog with her.
Right.
So when they called us to report it, I actually put the dog at the very bottom of the list, because that entire area was underwater, and I assumed it was going to be a fatality. So anyways, they the Humane Society of the United States and all those people that were doing the water rescues actually went into the apartment. Here's Dante, this little corgi mix that was tenacious as all hell, was just sitting there paddling, waiting.
Oh my God, he was in the water,
and he was just waiting. He was just like, I'm ready, let's go.
Oh my gosh, am I gonna make it through this episode without crying? Because I can't even fathom the thought.
So not only did he save his owner, he waited for her.
I know, I can't.
It was awesome. It was.
Luckily, corgis are pretty buoyant. They kind of float,
but they got little legs.
He was a corgi cattle dog mix, and I had one-on-one experience with Dante. He was a tenacious little man.
Oh my gosh! I mean, how happy! I'm sure that woman thought that he was gone.
She did. When I called her to let her know that her dog was safe, I have never heard a cry like I heard from her.
I bet.
And unfortunately, they had moved her all the way to Irving with her family, and she was unable to get Dante. So we kept trying to figure out how we were going to get Dante to her, and finally she went ahead and let us find him a family who absolutely adores him. And he's protecting his little 8-year-old girl now. And they keep in contact with the woman.
So that's great. Yeah, that's excellent. Those are the things we like to hear, but we have to hear the other side of it, so we can raise awareness, so all right.
Don't be a crap bag and love your animals.
Right. Okay, so we all hear the phrase adopt, don't shop. I'm going to let you explain the meaning behind that.
So, especially in Texas, we don't have a lot of spay and neuter laws. We don't have a lot of really strong animal laws. So we have people who like to backyard breed. For whatever reason, pit bulls and chihuahuas are the way to go.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. We have plenty of them. So there's a need for the breed. I will say that. There is a need for the breed. I would not want an entire breed to die out because there weren't breeders, but there's responsible ways to do it.
Right.
People think it's going to be a quick buck. You do not make money breeding dogs. If you're doing it correctly, you're not making money.
Right.
Our shelters are full.
Yeah.
I mean, we are at huge max capacity right now. We don't have a lot of great kennels. I mean, we're stacking up pop-ups in the public works garage. So when we say adopt, don't shop, don't go to pet stores. Go to a shelter. I promise you, you're going to find a dog.
Right.
Or a cat.
Yeah.
Or a lizard.
Well, because now I am partial to the poodle breed. Just because I will say it was my 30th birthday gift from James. It was so super cute. He sent me an email while I was at work and had a card with a puppy on it and said, you can choose any puppy of your liking.
Good for one free dog.
One free dog. And I saw Sushi and his what do you call them? Nest mates, bunk mates, siblings, litter mates. Yeah, that's it.
Did you say bunkmate?
Just shut up.
Like at summer camp?
Whatever. So we went to go get him, and the breeder said, "Here, I have the boy and I have a girl," and they looked identical, but there was just something about him. I'm like, him. I need him, and we imprinted on one another. And I have kind of weird allergies. So that helped that he has, hair instead of fur, but he's so goddamn smart.
Oh
my God. It's like having a person at home, and
he's probably a diva.
Do you think? So he's pissed off at me right now. Like, he's been pissed off at me for about 2 weeks,
What did you do?
The puppy's still there. He's not happy about that.
Did you bring it to his house?
Yeah, girl, it's fights they fight over who's first. It's just weird shit. It's like, don't look at my mommy. And when I was diagnosed with lupus and I was badly diabetic at the same time, he would know when my blood sugars would be too high or too low. He would know before I did. He knows when a lupus flare-up is about to come before I do. He just starts acting weird. He guards the door. He doesn't let anyone in there. So I just love poodles, but we've adopted this dog, Marvel. I don't know what the hell he is.
Did you adopt that puppy from Bayou Animal Services?
And I know I cheated. But
you cheated on with my man shelter, right?
So I mean, I think that makes it okay, right?
We're family now. It's fine.
So it was funny because my friend was fostering him, and she put a picture of him on Facebook and said, "I'm fostering him if anyone's interested in adopting him." And he has so much attitude. I was like, I think, yeah, him. So, so I get the adopt, don't shop. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it because I'm like,
well, it's one of those things. I mean, and Chihuahuas and Pit Bulls are basically accessory dogs nowadays.
They are.
Pit Bulls especially are image dogs more than anything. It used to be Dobermans.
Yeah.
Now it's Pit Bulls.
But they get such a bad rep, and they're not.
Same with Huskies too, for whatever reason.
Oh yeah.
Huskies have become a big.
Yeah. Well, they get a bad rep, but I mean, the problem is poor breeding, poor treatment will make a bad dog. Any breed that's mistreated or has really bad inbreeding, wrong line breeding.
I don't like how you looked at me when you said inbreeding. I felt like you were directing something. Did you see that? I felt like you was directing something towards me, like I'm inbred.
No, not at all. But
are
that's.
Are you sure?
You're not Targaryen. Yeah. You're fine.
I know, right?
Oh no, you're very well bred. I have papers on you.
Yeah. So yes, it is. I will say this: if you're thinking about getting a pet, go to your local shelter's website first, and start there.
Now,
I mean, unless you're going to show dogs.
Sorry.
If you're going to show a dog and you're going to just make a champion dog,
right?
I get that. That's awesome. Go get your breed. I mean, I want a Sphinx cat. I'm going to go to get a Sphinx cat.
Yeah, you have one,
but he passed away.
What? When?
It was sad.
Okay, we won't talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
But
I mean, but that's a great point. If you just have to have X breed, and like you say, I want a corgi or I want a this, then the chance of you finding exactly that at a shelter's probably low. But then ask yourself, why are you picking that exact? What
Right.
about that exact
Yeah.
breed would you exclude all the other ones
Right.
that
Right.
might need
Yeah.
a home?
Yeah. I
And
agree.
all dogs have different personalities. All
Yes.
cats have different personalities. So it really doesn't matter where you're getting the animal
Right.
from when it comes to that, because
Once you take it home, you're going to be totally in love with and you're not going to even think about where you got the animal from. It becomes part of your family. So,
But I mean, I will say this: the animals from a shelter, especially older animals, you can get a puppy anywhere. But when you
Yes.
adopt one of those older dogs or older cats, they're really thankful.
right. Yeah.
And if you
Mhm.
just want a family pet, that's what
Mhm.
you're wanting. You're just wanting something to include into your family and
Right.
to work with, and know that it's been just crappy for them.
Mhm.
That you go to a shelter and you get a dog or a cat, and your life changes.
Oh, yeah.
Because you focus so much energy on just making sure they're okay.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have you heard me say, like, after a long, hard day, I'm done with people. I'm like, I think I said it the other night, I'm just ready to go home, get into bed with sushi, and we watch a movie.
Mhm.
You know, that is just like, that calms me down. That just, that's, he's my boy. So that leads me to the question, what animal is your spirit animal? Sushi's mine. He is my familiar. He is just, I think he came down from the heavens just for me.
So
I'm almost scared to know the answer.
cats are awesome, but
Mhm.
calico cats are really bitchy, and
Mhm.
I feel like sarcastic in their own calico way.
Mhm.
I would be a calico cat. You give me attention when I want you to.
Yeah.
Like, pay attention to me, and then, like, go the hell away and, like,
Mhm.
maybe die. I don't know. Just do
Oh,
whatever you need to do.
Shit, that's, we have a black cat.
See, black cats are good cats.
Whenever people come and they see that I have a black cat, they always say, "Of course you would have a black cat," because I'm like obsessed with the witches and stuff like that.
Why, of course.
Yes, I would only want a black cat.
Why has it got to be about black cats?
Because I'm black. And he's got green eyes, and I know he calls me a bitch at least 20 times a day, every day, especially when I'm picking him up and I'm like, "You're my little baby T'Challa, a little baby Black Panther." He's he's an
Does
asshole, but I
Stitch
love
from, like,
him.
Lilo and Stitch count as a spirit animal? Because I think Stitch is my spirit
But he
animal.
was an alien.
I mean, I feel like he was also in a pound at one point in that movie. So, like,
Oh, is he?
yeah,
I
they,
think
they thought he was a dog.
I think you know a little bit too much about Lilo and Stitch.
I do.
Okay, so before we go into
I
this
have kids,
commercial-
man.
Yeah, that's true. You do have little ones. Okay, so before we go into this break, can you estimate about how much animal poop you've had to clean up over the years?
So if every person in America, not family, every person in America owned an elephant with diarrhea that just pooped every hour, I feel like that would come close to half of the amount of poop.
That is okay. How many times have you gone home and you had shit on you?
I've gone to city council meetings with shit on me.
Ooh. I'm sure they love that.
Yeah, I don't see it or smell it anymore. So I really don't. I could have shit on me now. I don't know.
I will say every time I've ever been around you, you've never smelt of shit.
That's surprising.
Never,
That's fantastic.
never. That's a lot of poop. So, okay, when we get back, we will have more with Sarah from Bayou Animal Service. We'll be right back. Hey guys, it's Keisha, the host of the Libra Lounge with Keisha podcast and web series. If you follow me on social media, you know that the Million Harris is one of the sponsors of the show. I've told you all about the great hair products for both men and women that they have, but I wanted to give you an opportunity to actually see some of their hair bundles. Here they are. What I did was I ordered both 20 and 22-inch Malaysian bundles and a frontal from the Million Harris and took them to my stylist and had her make this unit. Yes, this is actually a lace front unit made from the bundles I purchased at the Million Harris. I usually don't wear this much hair extensions, nor do I wear it this long, but I really, really love it. The hair feels amazing. It looks great. I've been getting compliments everywhere that I go. So make sure to go to her website or stop by the shop and get your order on. She's got hair products, bundles, and mink lashes. Make sure to use my discount code Libra20 for 20% off your total purchase. Welcome back to the show. Before we go into this next segment, we want to give a shout out to our show sponsor, Classic Bar by Sherry. If you're looking for a workout that will keep you burning calories long after your class is over, then Classic Bar is for you. If you have questions about the classes and the schedule, contact Sherry at that's BARRE, and yoga@gmail.com. Or you can call the studio at Femme Fatale at 281-678-8037. Or you can go to the Mind Body app and reserve your spot for her next class. Classes are $10 right now. And if you mention the Libra Lounge with Keisha, half off of that. So make sure you do that. It is a full body workout and you will sweat like you have never sweat before in your life. And Sherry is an amazingly sweet instructor, and she is a dog lover.
Ooh.
Okay, I will have to show you pictures of her and her Pomeranians. They do dog shows. But she's got this, what color hair does she have? Like, is it strawberry blonde, maybe?
Yeah.
With the
She
little...
matches her Pomeranians.
Yes, they
OMG.
look like her children. It is
Yes.
the cutest thing ever. So, okay, so tell us, what's the most rewarding part of your job? We've heard some of the not so rewarding parts, but...
Going home and going to sleep. No, that's not the, no. Getting the pictures afterwards of adoptions, because it changes so much. Not just for the, like, you see the animal when it's in the shelter and when they've shut down and it's just been crappy for them and you just know their story. And then look at our Facebook page and look up Athena.
Okay.
Athena was at our shelter forever. Her
Yeah,
puppies
you
got
guys just made a
adopted.
post about,
So, I mean, forever, everybody passed Athena by, and I didn't understand why, besides she was a big, giant black dog. And people pass black
dogs,
and brindle, like, just because the shelter already is a dirty place, so they see those colors blending in the background and they think it's dirty.
Right.
So she was a big, giant, fat, black dog. And just amazing. And no one saw it. And she finally, after almost a year at the shelter, got a home, and they love her. They treat her like a princess. There's a picture of Athena on the Iron Throne. I'm just saying.
And was she like, hey, bitches?
Yeah, like she was bling bling, and it was they named her they gave her a middle name. Her name's Athena May.
Yeah, your dogs. All my animals have middle names. I'll tell you what they are.
So do I.
Sushi is Sushi, middle name Roll, last name Howens. Liam is Liam, middle name New Salem, Howens. And then we have Marvel, middle name Stan Lee, Howens. And then we had, may he rest in peace, we had our Chinese dwarf hamster who was Hercules Howens.
I like it.
I mean, it's just like having a baby. They need a middle name.
They do. They do.
It's important. So, okay. So you guys are right in the middle of a very well-needed and deserved rebuild.
What? Yes.
Yes. So tell us all about that. How's that going? What do you guys need? What can the public do?
Okay, so we need everything.
Okay.
Right now we have a skeleton up. If you go by, you see like a skeleton of a building.
Right.
And that's fantastic. So we're paying for the walls and the fencing and all the craziness. We don't have dog kennels or cat condos. So we are going to start raising money to buy some of those things. We'd really like the higher end stuff so that they not just last for a while, but like kind of dampen the sound.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things that we'd like to see happen. We need donations, period.
Okay.
Even furniture. We're going to have office areas. We're going to have an educational area. So while we have money for this awesome, beautiful new building, we have nothing to put in it.
Okay.
So that's what we need. So basically, we're going to be selling certain things like bricks and memory things for kennels so that people can purchase those. They can have their name on the building if that's your thing. We're going to be doing a lot of fundraisers between now and then.
Yeah.
this is the person that's going to be helping us with the fundraiser.
Don't tell people that. Like, we heard that fundraiser was fucked up. It was Keisha's fault.
It's cool. It's cool. At least it's not my fault. Like,
well, so speaking of fundraisers,
you're a volunteer. You're allowed to F up all the
true.
time.
It's
cool.
Sarah's fault if anything was wrong. So one of the fundraisers is the speed petting event that we're having this Saturday, actually here at 3709 FATA, FATTA Drive, Dickinson, Texas 77539. You can come. Donations. Even if you don't adopt one of the pets, you can always leave a check or cash, or
we like money.
Yes.
We really like money. And it's not just the new shelter that we're raising money for. We still have animals that we put through heartworm treatment. We need to make sure they're vaccinated, they're dewormed, they're defleed, and they're cared for while they're in our care. Because, I mean, I don't know if anybody has been out in the Public Works building over there, but
it's not cute.
It's rough. So
Yeah.
we need some animal care.
Yes, it is. You guys deserve so much more and need so much more.
The animals do. The animals need much more.
Yeah, because I was like, oh my God. I'm like, can we paint it pink or something in here? Yes. So anything that you can give, donate, whether it's a kennel or blankets or food or cat litter, whatever it is, tell us how they can support you guys. Like, do they go to a website? What do they do?
You can go to our Amazon wish list. If you go to Bayou Animal Services on our Facebook page or on Facebook, we have an Amazon wish list on there that will send the food and everything that we need for like enrichment and all that directly to us.
Okay.
We do have a website. Right now it's being in the process of going up and down and up and down. So a lot of our stuff is based on Facebook at the moment, but I will send you some links if you don't mind posting them.
Yeah, most definitely.
And that's how you can donate to us. And all the donations, cash and check and all that fun stuff is tax deductible.
Okay. And are you going to be here Saturday?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys can meet Sarah if you stop by. And the speed petting event, everyone just says, oh my God, that's so cute. So literally you get to go spend 5 minutes with each pet, and you kind of, just like your speed dating, you do like a little compatibility sheet and you figure out which one is best for your family. And I hope that every animal that you bring up here on Saturday doesn't go back to the shelter with you on Saturday.
I agree, because that would be very sad.
Yes, because then I'll be looking at James like, I failed. Can we take him home?
If you want to buy some stuff in the boutique and give it to me, that's fine too.
She needs stuff too. Okay, so take us through a typical day at Bayou Animal Services. I don't even know if I'm going to believe everything you said, because I can't even imagine.
Okay, so there is no typical day. It is different every day, which is one of the reasons I really love my job, is because I never know what the hell I'm walking into.
Right.
And I say it just like that because that's what what the heck just happened?
Yeah.
We get some amazing calls.
What's a weird call?
There's a bird in the tree looking at me.
No.
Could you please come and check it out?
A bird in a tree.
Yeah. Or there's a baby squirrel in a tree looking at me. There's
what the
people
fuck
are
do you
crazy.
think they're supposed to do?
Oh, my favorite was the bat looking through a window and was being a peeping Tom. And I wasn't sure if she was reporting that there was a bat on the side of the house or if the bat was peeping in on her.
The bat had a little freak out. He just wanted to see what's going on.
Okay, you know.
I can't believe that is, you know what? That is a waste of a call. Like, you could be doing something else so much more important than having to tell that person, birds and squirrels, they belong in trees.
They do. They do belong in trees. It's nature. Leave it alone.
Yes.
Ducks walking down Dietz Road. Just
I bet y'all get that.
Walking down.
But here's the funny thing about it is, I mean, if you live here, there's certain things you're gonna see ducks crossing the street, and we were talking about this earlier. Here we have peacock visitors. Everyone who's from Dickinson knows they've been here forever. It's just
leave the peacocks alone, because
leave them alone.
The townsfolk will be very upset with you if you go out there.
Because you know what, I love animals so much that we've been working so hard getting things together, and I'm sure there's times that I'm just the other day I was just so stressed. I'm like, I can't do this. And James was like, come here, look out the window. And the peacocks were right there, and just totally changed my mode. Yeah. And there's 3 girls. I have named them Dorothy, Blanche, and Rose. And there's also a male. I have not given him a name yet, but he is absolutely beautiful. That color, I don't even know what color he is. It's just like, wow, look at that. You know,
Lord Hemmingsworth.
You think that should be his name?
He needs like 3 names. He needs to be like super royal.
Okay. I dig it. Let's think of something. Okay.
And then the 3rd. Like, I don't know.
The 3rd. He has to be the 3rd. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. So I have to know if for some reason Bayou Animal Services was just beyond desperate for employees and you had to hire me, what position would you give me?
Girl.
What?
So I'm not gonna make you clean up poop.
Because that wasn't gonna happen.
No, it's fine. No,
I was gonna bitch and moan and groan and complain.
No, I mean you still will, but I really, really just want you answering our phones.
Ooh, James.
There's a reason for that because you're gonna. I want to be across the room. Bird in a tree.
Bye.
Yes.
How do you think that would go, Producer James? Me answering the phones at Bayou Animal Services.
How much do y'all care about customer service?
I mean, some people need to be put in their place. They want to just give up their animals for no reason.
And I'd be like, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Because
don't you know they're your family?
Yes. This is a part of you. Would you just give up your kid?
Yeah, see, here's the thing.
You know, what's really good? We need to talk about. I think before anyone brings their pet to Bayou Animal Services to give it up, they should have to go through like a couple of therapy sessions.
And then use that tweeze tool that like pulls all that big. Like you have to.
I think, look. I don't know if she should be any place where people are going to call about stuff she doesn't agree with. I mean, I wouldn't put her talking to people in customer service. I wouldn't put her on a suicide hotline. I wouldn't put her on anything where what she says might like be life or death.
So I think it would be fantastic if she did this part-time for me, just because sometimes you get really.
I think I want to do that.
Yeah.
I think that we should come up there. We have to film it though. Like we
it would
have
be
to
so
film
fantastic.
And I just answer the phones all day.
I mean, in Texas, only one party has to know they're being recorded.
Okay.
If you know you're being recorded, you're allowed to record.
Well, we won't even really hear what the person is saying on the other end. It'll just come through me what they're saying. And it'll be like, bitch, really? You want us to come out for that?
Oh, no, we could.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool to do that. Answer
I just record for a day and then kind of play the best ones.
Yeah.
We could do that.
I think we should do that. Okay, so when we get back, Sarah's going to give us all the information on Bayou Animal Services, how to contact them, follow them on social media, any upcoming events. And then she and I are going to play Name That Booty Hole. We'll be right back. All right. So, just in case you weren't paying attention throughout the show, this weekend we're having the grand opening of Pink Phoenix LLC, which underneath that umbrella, you've got Sassy Class, this custom design. I almost said custom design drinks and apparel. Custom design gifts and apparel. We have extended that to include a boutique. Also, you can come up here. You can see some of the work that I've done with my event planning business before the cake events. And we're going to have this speed petting event that is benefiting Bayou Animal Services going on here. And it's going to be from 11 to 3 o'clock. I'm sure y'all are probably sick of me posting about it on social media, but I don't care.
We would stop if you would make sure you would be here.
Yes, just come. Come. It's going to be fun. We're going to have food. We're going to hopefully have a lot of people. I hope we sell out of everything and all the dogs, cats, possums, because she gonna probably have a possum up here to get adopted. I just have a feeling. But most definitely donations for Bayou Animal Services. Please, please, please. Sarah is going to tell us how you can contact Bayou Animal Services, how to follow them on social media, all that good stuff, and go.
Okay, we are at 3120 Dietz Road, Dickinson, Texas, in the Public Works Building. You can follow us on Facebook at Bayou Animal Services. Just look it up in the search engine. We do have a website, but it's up and down, so we're not going to worry about that, but it's bayouanimalservices.org. You want to give us a ring-a-ding, it's 281-337-3117, extension 366.
But don't call up there with no bullshit.
No, don't tell me there's a squirrel in the tree, because I'm going to tell you it's nature.
Yeah.
That's
called nature, bitch.
If you need to contact me directly about specific donations, you can contact my email address. Get ready for this. I will say it slow.
Oh boy.
ssaunders@ci.dickinson.tx.us. Have fun with that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll make sure to post that for you guys so you'll have it. And if they would like to make a donation, how do they find your Amazon? What is it? Your wish list?
Our Amazon wish list is on our Facebook account, and I will send you some links on how you can do donations to the shelter directly, like monetarily, so you can.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so this is going to be our first time ever playing this game. It is named That Butthole. So what we're going to do is producer James has, because you know he's all about his jib, he has looked up some animal buttholes. And a picture of the butthole is going to come up on the screen, and Sarah and I have to figure out what animal the butthole belongs to. So since Sarah's got to drive home tonight and she's got a baby that's teething, if she doesn't get it right, producer James is going to take her shot. If I get it wrong, I've got to take my own shot. And well, y'all know I'm not a big drinker, and just imagine this mouth drunk, so I'm hoping I win for the sake of everyone. Are you ready?
I'm a little overly confident about this. Seriously, I don't know why.
You's about to go down, okay?
I know be some buttholes apparently.
All right, I think we're ready.
So, here's the first butthole.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I mean, it's not a snake. There's no way that's a snake because it doesn't have the.
It's a lizard's butthole.
It's a chameleon.
Is that y'all's guess?
Yes.
Yes.
Alligator.
What?
But wait.
Yes.
To be fair,
Technically, that's
Technically,
a
we're
prehistoric
right.
lizard. Yeah.
we said lizard.
Gators are not lizards.
That-
They're not lizards. They're a different animal.
But we're just trying to make it.
We're-
You know what?
we're
Actually,
warming
I don't
up.
care because you're drinking.
All right, so that means
Shoot
we
it
both
up.
have to take.
So, yep.
Oh my.
Slancha.
Ugh.
You might as well just pour another one. I feel like these buttholes are gonna be a.
That was
Difficult.
a hard butthole. Okay.
By
All
the
right.
way, this is sour apple schnapps, in
Ugh,
case
okay.
anybody's wondering.
All right, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
And ready for the next
Oh, he's
butthole.
having way too much fucking fun with this.
Yeah, I am.
Put the booty hole up. That's a
Leopard.
no. That's a spider's butthole.
A leopard.
That's your guess? Leopard or spider?
Yes.
All right. Judges.
You can see its
It is a
balls.
cheetah.
Does it count as leopard? I mean, like a cheetah, leopard. I mean, they're both
Well, it's
spotted.
up to you guys.
I mean, I
Does-
think a
I mean-
spider and a cheetah are like the same thing.
I mean, technically,
I don't
those
know. I
little
think-
spots could be eyes. So yeah, like I could see that. Like if they
So,
had like 8 spots.
I
right
mean,
It's really not gonna matter either way because I'm gonna have to take another damn shot.
yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
So do I have to take one? Because leopard and cheetah.
That's
close.
close enough, I think.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Let's see that shot that you poured.
I just want y'all to know that the picture.
Okay, fair
Can they
enough.
see the pictures of the buttholes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good. So you
Everybody's
saw
seen
the
them.
the big giant cheetah balls.
Yes.
Okay. Oof.
Okay.
All
Here
right.
we go. Next butthole.
That's a monkey's butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Monkey.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey? No.
Oh.
That is a beaver.
Oh my god.
Those two things you see, and I'll go back, those are a beaver's anal glands.
Ugh. Oh
So-
my god.
Another shot. But I can take one too.
man.
That's a beaver. Bottoms
Fucking
up,
beaver.
Keisha.
Yeah, whatever. Ooh. Okay.
All right. Next up.
Okay. Why is
Why?
that person
What's
spreading it
happening?
apart?
Somebody's
It's
holding
an
it
owl.
open.
You think that's an owl?
I feel like it's an owl. A bird of some sort. A bird of prey. Let's be broad with this. Bird of prey.
I think that is. Can I have two guesses? I'm desperate.
No, just one guess.
That's a cat's butthole.
No. No.
You think it's an owl's butthole?
It's a bird of some sort. It has to be a bird.
Okay.
What's your guess, Keisha?
No, it's not a cat butthole because Liam's butthole doesn't look like that. That is is it a chicken? Is it a
Chicken butt.
chicken's butt? It's chicken butt. It's chicken butt.
What's your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
It is a chicken. So going by cheetah leopard rules, bird counts. So
All
it was a
right, all right.
bird.
Okay, I don't know how I know what a chicken's butthole looks like, but
Guess
clearly
what?
I knew.
Guess what? Chicken butt.
Chicken butt. Okay, all right. I'm feeling a little bit
Okay.
happy now. All right.
All right, a little confident now.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
All right,
confident.
well-
It may just be the alcohol.
Just be prepared.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Next butthole.
Excited. Let's go. Horse.
That's a horse's butthole. Wait a minute. I've seen enough episodes of Dr. Poe, but I have a feeling we think that's a horse's butthole. But
Is this buttholeception? What's going on?
is it? Wait. So okay. What else looks like a horse? A zebra. Okay, it's not a zebra's butt. What else looks like a horse? What is that animal that is like half zebra, half horse?
Zorse. No.
Zorse.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, that's a horse's butt.
That's a horse. That has to be a horse.
Okay. Final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is indeed a horse.
Oh, thank God, because I don't think I could have done another drink. I couldn't do it. Okay, all right.
But-
Now that's 2 for 2.
Well, yeah, but what's funny is you started doubting yourself.
I really
almost
did.
Immediately.
I did.
Like,
yeah.
horse. Oh wait, no. What's that thing that looks like a horse, but it's
But
not,
not.
a horse?
Should have
But
said
yeah.
centaur or something.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it.
Centaur's
Right?
butt.
It's a centaur. Okay. All right.
All right. Next butthole.
That is that monkey butthole. What is that
baboon.
monkey?
Baboon.
Wait. Hold on.
That's
Okay.
a baboon. It's a
It's a baboon?
It's a baboon. Yes.
Okay, baboons are the ones that sometimes have the pink and the blue
Mhm.
on their face.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that when they're horny, it
Yeah. hmm
looks like
Yeah.
okay. It's a baboon.
Baboon?
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
It is a mandrill.
Okay, wait, that's what we were talking about though,
Heifer,
because I
that's a
described
baboon.
it. We described it.
That's a baboon.
Look, cheetah leopard. You said monkey. We'll
Okay.
go with monkey.
All right,
Okay.
all right,
So
all
no
right.
shots.
Okay.
But
good.
that is a mandrill, which is the largest monkey.
I just feel like I should get an extra point because I just was describing that exact monkey.
Rafiki.
Yeah, you were.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna Rafiki. It was Rafiki.
It is a Rafiki.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
It's a Rafiki.
Okay.
All right. Next butthole.
Zebra
That-
horse.
that's-
A
that-
zorse.
No, it was that thing I was talking about earlier, the half zebra, half horse thing. The hybrid. Right? I don't know what it's called.
Or it's one of those things with the horns. 'cause I think they look
Oh,
like
that
two-
is what it is, because that booty's a little bit higher.
The thing with the horns.
Yes.
A
I need a-
four-legged thing with horns.
I need an animal name
We don't.
other
we
than
don't know.
four-legged thing with horns.
Four-legged animal with horns.
I
That
know
could
what
be
animal
deer.
she's talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of it.
Well, this one might need a name. 'Cause
You're trying to cheat.
I
She
am.
has her phone out.
You didn't give me rules.
Oh, okay. So, okay. I don't, that is not the half zebra, half horse thing. That is the thing she's talking about.
An antelorse.
Yeah, with the
An
horns.
antelorse? Oh my god.
It's like a
Pour-
horse
Pour
antelope.
your drink out. Pour your shot out.
Me? Are you,
No, neither one of y'all have got it even close.
are you
It is-
serious?
You got to name it.
Bob.
Okay. Okay, no, it is an okapi.
Okay, that's what we were talking about.
No, it's not a hybrid. It is its own unique,
I don't-
distinct animal.
Say it again. A copy?
Okapi.
Okapi.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
So
Thanks a lot, Sarah.
Are they native to
shot.
Dickinson? I feel like I want to catch one.
I still feel like it's mixed breed.
sláinte.
It looks angry.
Ugh.
When they
How
first
many
discovered
more? How
them-
many more?
I don't know. I lost count.
Okay, come on. I can't drink anymore. I gotta get the
All
next
right.
one right. Okay.
Next butthole.
That's a pig's butthole.
Yeah, I'll go with pig.
Wait, hold on.
No, wait.
Is that a rodent's butthole?
That is a naked mole rat.
I think it is too. I'm gonna have to agree with her on that one.
Final answer.
Yes.
Naked mole rat or a skinny pig.
Y'all overthought the shit out of it. It's big.
Oh my God.
Drink.
Thanks a lot, babe.
Consume.
My shots are getting smaller and smaller. All right, come on. Damn. I just something. You know what? That pig's tail wasn't curly enough.
It wasn't.
It
and
just
it's-
wasn't.
So
It was a really small butthole.
It
for a
was very
pig.
small.
pigs don't always have their tail curled. Sometimes it's straight. They choose to curl it when they want to.
Mm.
Freaking picky pigs. I don't have time for
know.
that.
Next time,
Y'all had it right immediately.
We
And then
did.
you overthought it.
All right.
All right. Next butthole.
Rhino. That was really quick. I don't feel like that should have been so quick.
I just feel like that's not a rhino's ass.
It looks rhino-y to me. Like I don't have my
So
glasses on.
wait, sir, you don't have to try to convince her. You gave your
Because
answer.
we're on opposing teams.
oh, shit.
Yeah. Keisha, it's your answer now.
It's probably a wildebeest, but I'm gonna say rhino.
I don't see any hair, so is that a hippo's booty?
We need an answer.
Hippo.
Rhino
No,
or
no,
hippo?
no, no.
Oh,
Hippo's tail isn't that big. Isn't a hippo's tail isn't that long. Okay, what'd you say? A rhino?
Rhino.
Okay, I'm gonna say hippo.
it is a rhinoceros.
It really disturbs me that I answered that so quickly.
You were
I-
like so convinced about that.
Yeah.
I'm concerned at
I feel like I watched too much. Ace
yeah, you
Ventura.
really do. Yeah, you watch a lot of. I think when you're supposed to be watching an animal show, you're paying a lot of attention to the buttholes.
I mean, in case I have named that butthole.
I
Like,
know.
how many times in life?
And
did
now
this
I'm gonna
happen?
start paying more. I cannot do another shot,
Well, you have to because you lost.
but I'm drunk.
Well, technically,
You have to take. There's only one
we're
more.
doing
after
rhino, hippo, cheetah,
this.
leopard.
No, we're not doing. No,
Technically-
They're all
it
from
doesn't
Africa.
rhyme.
They're
Drink.
great
Okay,
and naked on
okay.
the butt.
Okay, how
There's
about
one
this?
more
If-
after this.
Okay, if I get the next one wrong, I'll double up on it. But I need a
No.
minute to get to. I need a minute.
Okay, we'll take a second.
I can't drink it right now. I'm gonna throw up.
God, you're depressing.
Put the next butthole up there.
All right,
You just called me depressing, but you were the person who looked up all of these animal assholes.
because you told me to.
Somebody
You
You
wiped
said
his
prepare
history.
Exactly.
a gallery, a menagerie of
booty
assholes.
holes. Okay, bring
All
on the next one. It better not be a picture of my butthole.
Final asshole.
What
Is that Donald Trump's face?
It looks
Because I feel like that's Donald Trump's mouth. I don't know.
it looks like a mouth.
It does. It's Donald Trump.
Is it a flamingo's butt? What is that? That doesn't even look like a butthole. Are you sure that's a butthole?
Some consider it a butthole.
It's Trump. I think
It's Trump.
Or it's Trump.
Yes.
Ah! Yay!
I was also too sure of that, so I
yeah,
feel.
we're gonna have to talk later because you just knew way too much about buttholes. I feel like I thought we were both gonna fail miserably at this, but you did a little bit too well. I'm just saying. Okay, so we want to give up. What?
You still
Oh
gotta
my
drink that
God,
one
I
shot.
hate him.
Thank you.
There was no duck buttholes, and I'm
I'm a
very
stickler
offended
about
by
the
that because
What's that?
there were no duck buttholes, and the ducks were.
I
waiting.
searched. It was not. Google didn't spit out duck butthole very
They do
quickly.
have one though.
They do have. Yes, it's right there. They
I
do
didn't
have
have that.
buttholes.
I only had Google machine.
Oh my gosh. Well, we want to give a big thank you to Sarah from Bayou Animal Services for being here and taking time out of your day. She took time away from Caden.
Yes, Kaden.
He's not very happy now. He's trying to cut teeth.
I'm mad.
And he's just mad at everybody. Take this home to him, I bet.
Yeah, take that.
I bet he'll be happy. I mean, give him the whole damn thing.
I mean, yeah.
Just rub it on his gums. It works.
So make sure that you follow Bayou Animal Services on social media, and please, 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 please make a donation of any kind to them. They work so hard. I'm sure y'all are so underpaid, and then the animals deserve so much better. So
if everybody watching just gives $5, like that adds up a lot.
Yeah. $5. Do it. So we will hopefully see you guys this Saturday at our grand opening. If not, I ain't talking to you no more. No, but we will be back next week. I don't know who our guest is going to be, but we'll be here. Have a good week. Bye.